All right. Welcome, everyone, to 2024. Welcome, adventurers. It's Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard. You know I love Standard Time. 5 p.m. on the West Coast, and we are live. I said that already. I already said welcome, adventurers. I'm your guide, Sean McZoo, and this is the Reptile Show reporter. And I'm yelling. As usual, Bill Strand, the headmaster of the Community Academy, is my co-host. Tonight, we're talking about 2024 and goals. So, hey, Liza Ann is here. Let's see if I can find your picture here somewhere. I only have a few of them. This is a new software program for me, so I'm gonna have to let me. Here we go. Oh, there. There we go. There we go. All right. So we were able to do it.
You'll never replace that photo. That's a good photo.
Yes, I guess. All right. So, no, it is a good photo of her, but I don't know about you. So, all right. It's time to start the music in this new software. We're going to be able to dance.
Yay.
I don't know if that's good or bad, but all right, we're done. It still shows up. That's cool. That's new and exciting. So, all right. So Chris is there as well. So let's see if I think I have Chris's picture as well because I stole this off something. There we go. So there he is. I need him to send me one, or we need to get another one come in the upcoming next show. So we'll have to work that out. All right. So Bill, how are you doing?
Oh, I am doing wonderfully well, and I'm hitting the ground running here in 2024. I have certain goals, certain personal goals as to how I'm going to do social media and how this my long form video personality can function in the short form video world. And we'll all have to go to the Reptile Entrepreneur when I launch the first episode in February of this season, and I will explain what the heck I'm talking about.
All right. I can't wait. I want to hear what the answer is because I don't have any answers. So any other announcements, Bill?
That's it. You can always check my Chameleon Academy Instagram. I did a new video, a version of a video. It's a self-guided video. I did on it. Anyway, no more announcements.
All right. So Chris is saying when I come to his show, he'll be there, and I will be able to get a picture because he's going to be there all day. So,
that's right.
All right, 30 tables with 20 plus vendors. So, looking forward to that. All right, I'm going to miss the Selena show, I think, coming up because I'm going to be having my family Christmas right in this very room because we delayed it because the kids were gone, but they'll be back. So, all right. So what else is going on here? So announcement-wise, podcast number 13 is still live. Podcast number 14 is done. And I'm not going to Celine. Chris was asking me because I'm going to be at my family Christmas on the 6th. And they said I couldn't go and do that both at the same time because that would be, it's 2.5 hours away. So that would be a little bit of a trip.
Family Christmas?
Yeah, because we had a Christmas Eve thing with my parents, and we usually have Christmas Day, but 2 of my older kids weren't able to make it, so we replaced them with the dogs. But that doesn't work out. They still want to come in, so we're gonna have a big family Christmas on the first Saturday afterwards, which just happened to be January 6th. So, all right. Yes, but I will eventually. I'll go to Saline next month, I guess. So number 14, Art by Michelle, is we did a podcast, and I'm editing that currently to be live before next Wednesday. So that'll be good. It'll be on Spotify, Apple, all those other podcasts, and YouTube. And let's see. All right, Bill, do you have any what you're going to be up to next year, or we want to tell anybody anything?
As in this year?
Yeah, 2024. What's going to happen?
We are planning on 2025. I am. First of all, I have a mission that this year I want to get a pet tardigrade. And
okay. All right, Bill, tell everybody what a tardigrade is.
They all know what a tardigrade is. Who in the world doesn't know what a moss bear is? Yeah, I don't know. a tardigrade is the I think it is the most hardy animal in the universe. It is found. It's a microscopic. I mean, not as small as a pinworm egg, but microscopic. I got to use the microscope to enjoy my tardigrade when I get one, when I find one, and it's found at the. I think it's found all over the place, and it can survive in the vacuum of space. But they're these little six-legged. They look like little bears, six-legged bears with tails, and they just hang around in the moss, and they eat and they poop, and they're the coolest things. And
they remind me of the Michelin Man or the Stay Puft Marshmallow guy. So,
I don't know. Are we able to find a picture?
Let's see.
I can see if I can find a picture. And
all right, that's good.
Oh, hey. Well, I may be able to do that here.
Okay. Let's see what we got here.
But anyway, other than that, in 2024, I am going to learn a whole lot more about bioactive. I am going to be doing an entire podcast series about establishing a new species in captivity, starting with wild caught, meaning that I'm going to be taking everybody through the acclimation process, including the parasitization, and hopefully getting into how we can arrange the community so we can actually make this work into a small batch breeding. And some proposals.
That sounds good. All right, you froze on me there, Bill.
What's going on?
Yeah, just for a brief second, and but I think we kind of understood what you're saying. So, all right, so I'm having trouble with these lights I set up in the room. They're set up for Christmas and not for me, and they're like shine the glare that you see is actually the glare I'm seeing. So, but there we go, and the light isn't changing. My camera is changing. I have to put this new camera on. I got a new camera for Christmas, so I have to do that. So, all right. So, should I talk about what I'm about to do? So, this year I'm going to do at least 50 lives. So, live shows, which I think there's 53 Wednesdays this year.
There are
leap year. I don't know. We'll have to figure out. It might be.
I suppose it could happen.
Yeah, that would be cool. So, but I'm going to do at least 50 of them. But I think I'm going to try to do every week. We'll try not to have any trouble. We'll celebrate the 1 year anniversary of the show and the 1 year anniversary of the 2 year anniversary of the naming of the show. So
2 years.
Yeah. So
when did that happen?
What we celebrated the 1 year. Back in. Good golly, I'm gonna have to look it up again, Bill. You're making me work here.
Oh my! I just can't believe that you've been doing this for 2 years.
Oh, not 2 years. 1 year. Let's see. We started the show in March of that's when we renamed it. March of 2023. The first show that we actually did was June 16th of 2022. Was the first Exotic Pet Adventure. We renamed it March 16th as Reptile Show Reporter. So we're going to be celebrating both of those coming to 2 and what have you. So yes, Mikey Ben is here. All right, Mikey. There, let's see if I can find your picture. I don't think I actually have it here. I forgot. I didn't get it off the all right, so I'll find it again. Sorry about that. I'm using new software today, but welcome. All right, and Happy New Year to you as well. So yes, March we're going to be celebrating the 1 year anniversary of the show itself. The renaming of the show. Yeah, the renaming of the show. We of the 1 year of renaming and 2 years of being on the show. Wow, because 5/28 of 2022 is when we first called it North American Reptiles and Exotics Community, which is a Facebook group we opened up. And then it became Exotic Pet Adventures, and then it became Reptile Show Reporter. So that's a short, brief history. So, all right. So I'm going to do 50 shows at least this year, having exciting guests and Bill as well, as often as possible. And I'm going to do something else. I'm going to do 24 podcasts this year. So I'm doing them on the 2nd and 4th Tuesday. I'm putting them out, and maybe more, but I actually have 5 or 7 people lined up that say they want a podcast, but only one in the can. So we'll see how that goes. But I'll have it for next Tuesday, and I do them usually Tuesday by 8:00. But so you'll have them Wednesday morning for your ride, and I'll do the weekly 4 pillars again. So I'm just going to do them on Facebook and YouTube. It's easy enough to do both of them. Monday I'll do. Let's see. Monday I do the show itself. Tuesday, it's about the vendors. Wednesday is the other stuff. And Thursday, this is something I'm going to commit to doing this year as well. The potential pets, I'm not going to buy anymore. I'm not going to buy any less. I know. I'm not going to buy. I'm going to try to buy fewer pets this year. I've committed to just going to shows and being at them and enjoying the shows and enjoying looking at things and trying to buy fewer pets, because I'm starting to get to a point where it's taking me all my free time to go ahead and take care of all these pets the way I want to. So
how about if I send you a tardigrade when I find some?
That would be good. Send me a couple. I could use a couple of those. They should be fairly easy to take care of. So I'm going to, my commitment statement is I'm going to see more shows, but buy less pets. That'll be easy. I bought a bunch this year. So almost one at everything. So the other things I'm definitely going to do this year, I'm going to go to Clint's Reptile Room again. I'm negotiating a date for us to get there and be there on my way back or forth from Vegas, because I'm going to be doing the Urgent Care Association again. I'm going to hit Tinley again. Unfortunately, it's just going to be in March because my daughter's getting married in October. So, I hope that she does that. All the deposits are down, so it better be. But you know what? Whatever's good for her. I'm going to hit the Pittsburgh Mega Show again this year, as many times as I can hit it. And I'm going to hit the usual suspects: Medina, Taylor, Cincinnati, Northeast Ohio, Fremont, Glass City Expo, as often as I can when I'm not doing others. But I'm going to be taking at least 1 week a month off, 1 weekend, full weekend a month off, and probably only going 1 day a week to these shows so that I don't cause great grief for myself. But I don't know. What else am I going to be? That's all I really.
You know what, Sean? I think you've inspired me. Mm-hmm. And I think my goal is to buy fewer animals in 2025.
What about 2024, Bill?
You know what? I don't want to do anything quick immediately. You got to ease into it. So 2024, I'll get it out of my system.
Okay. I think I did in 2023. I'm a year ahead of you, Bill. I'm one of those prodigies or something like that. All right.
Oh, Liza Ann's going to learn how to do her own fecals.
And she's going to do, I also get 2 adult Shamrock enclosure setup.
Oh, excellent.
Whoops. James Cross is there and he made it. So we'll have to give him a shout out or a picture out of, what do we call this? I don't know. There's his picture.
Hey.
All right. He's the latest person. He's podcast lucky number 13. So he's still, and they're going to be up there. So just take your time. A lot of people, a lot of responses for that, a lot of positivity from that. It seems to be a great podcast, and learned a lot about him. So that's been a good deal. All right. So what else, Bill, should we commit to in 2024?
2024, commit to.
Or be committed. I don't know. One of the two.
Well, okay, for me personally, I am committed to making one special. Dare I say this out loud? Because then it's actually a serious.
I know, because I reviewed the January podcast from last year and the December podcast from last year just to bring it back. So,
oh boy,
we'll be on tape. So go ahead, Bill.
I am going to attempt. Try. Okay, I was supposed to committing to number. I'm going to be committing to doing issues of the Chameleon Journal every other month, and I will do that for the calendar year of 2024.
Okay, so every other month, not quarterly.
No, this is every other month. And that's actually what I've been doing, and so I have to continue that.
All right.
And I want to do a self-guided video, Instagram video, every Monday.
All right. And apparently you need stronger coffee for 2024 because you keep suppressing a yawn. Wow, this audience is brutal.
They are. They know me way too well.
But they're very loyal. They're here every single week.
That's
so
right.
We have to be nice, at least for a little while until we get some new ones.
They know all my mannerisms, and I can get away with nothing. Yeah. Okay. What other stronger kind is it? That spider one on Saturday seemed to be pretty strong. Did you, Sean? Did you see on Saturday? I had the.
I did not. I saw Saturday briefly, but I didn't see the whole show. So
okay, I had zebra knee coffee. That is a special coffee brewed for Richard Stewart of the Tarantula Collective, and it is deceptive because it's a light blend, and so it just doesn't taste that strong. But my goodness, does it sneak up on you? And woo! I really enjoyed it, and I wasn't expecting the effectiveness.
All right. So Chris is saying that you need Greek coffee. It's 10 cups in a little tiny glass, which my only experience with that is Cuban coffee, which is about 10 times the normal dose of coffee. That's a real espresso, not nonsense you get at Starbucks or anything like that. This is a really, really powerful coffee. But I'm not even a coffee guy, so all right.
I actually went to Greece and had coffee there.
You did?
Yeah.
Was it good?
For the whatever, the 200th or whatever, however 100th anniversary of the marathon, and we ran a marathon there. Well, wow. I did. My father was a marathon runner. Me, I'm a 5K runner. And so he wanted to go celebrate the anniversary of the marathon there. I don't know, 1,000 years, 2,000, how or whatever.
I think if you see me running, Bill, start running yourself because somebody's actually no. I used to run when I was younger, but I didn't run that much distance. It was a K or 5 or a couple K or something like that. Nothing, nothing.
James has got quite the ritual there. 3 to 4 cups before I leave the house, and then coffee and donut on the way when I stop for gas. Wow.
James is a construction guy. That's the most benign thing that I've ever seen. Sure, so that's good. All right.
Yes, it was quite eye-opening there in Greece.
All right. So yes, those construction guys can quite get themselves going. So but what will he do when he retires? He'll have something to have to work with and how to get up in the morning, or maybe
have on a coffee bean field.
Right. All right. So, Bill, did I not pick a big enough topic? I guess I didn't, huh?
Well, I want to know. So everybody, let's put up. I want to see. We can put up Eliza Ann's goals. I want to go over these because I actually have some goals mirroring these. At 5:12. That it says for me 5:12. It'll be 8:12 for you.
8:12. There we go. Let's see. Wait a minute. Here we go. There we go. There we go.
Room. And I got that I agree with. I got to do that here. What you see is a small portion of the reptile room. I have a whole lot more to go. But you're going to be seeing it. I got to do a video of a build cage. Anyway, I got some more stuff to do, but that's a good one. Learn to do my own fecals. It's amazing the world under the microscope. And I mean, of all the things I know to look for, and then I see things that I don't know what it is. I may have seen my first fluke, but I don't know what it was. I mean, I get this like ribbon thing flowing through. It's, oh my goodness, what the heck is that? And doing our own fecals is just so useful for us chameleon people. Making 2 outdoor
enclosures. I've done those for a while, but that's because of my medical training. Doing fecals was not. Of course, we don't even do them, and we have a lab that does that kind of stuff.
Two outdoor enclosures. That's very good. I love the outdoor enclosures. Breed 2 staple feeders. That's aggressive. That's going to be
aggressive. Yes,
an accomplishment because
Two Turtle Tom is here. Let's show his picture. I just have a picture of him with his daughter. So there we go.
Tom.
There we go. All right, and I got to go back to the to her goals. Did you remember them, Bill?
That's right. That's right. 2 staple feeders.
There's it doesn't leave. Oh, that's cool.
No. Eliza, which feeders are you going for? I'm going to guess dubia and superworms. That's the ones I would do. Those would be the easiest ones. Crickets are a lot of work. Oh, silkworms would be fun. But which ones are you thinking, Eliza? And then build my baby enclosures. Excellent. Make my adult enclosures bioactive, and that'll be fun. Okay, I think those are great goals.
I haven't even talked about my McZoo Exotics goals. I was just talking about my
Well, I want to hear what's the zoo exotic. Oh, she has to be aggressive. She's trying to prep for the shamrocks. Excellent. Crickets and grasshoppers. She's doing grasshoppers.
Grasshoppers. That would be cool. I tried to do those, but failed miserably. But I don't think I put enough effort into it. So
she says she's grounded from dubia. That happens.
Grounded from dubia. I don't know. It's crazy because my wife has gotten into these the micro squirrels, and she also feeds my daughter's hedgehog, which seems to be her hedgehog, as we have pets. And so she's gotten into all kinds of bugs because they eat all kinds of bugs, and even the turtles that we have eat bugs. And so she's kind of okay with superworms and dubias and whatever. I don't call dubias roaches. I mean, she knows that they're roaches, but I don't call them that. Yeah, she's So that's why I haven't got that way. So it's good that
you got to that last comment.
There we go. That we got to show that one online there.
Oh yeah, that
happens. They're so benign. Like I feed them and I end up with them on my hands and stuff, and I'm like, oh shoot, that's only because I put a bunch of them in the frilled dragons cage, and sometimes they land on me. So, but they don't even do much unless especially when they're on their back, they don't even move. All right.
Oh, look at the Mikey Benz.
Yeah.
Bill used the Jedi mind trick on us. I'm also starting a journey to do my own reptile fleet. Goes, yeah, I will take credit for that. I'd be proud of that. And I'm gonna start one of my Instagram videos is gonna have to be about doing your own fecal, just to lay the groundwork.
All right.
So for everybody who is wondering what I'm talking about with these Instagram videos, they have a feature called the carousel where you can put 10 videos together, 10 posts, 10 videos, and they have to be 60 seconds or less, each one of them. And so I've got to do this is my long form video personality. But if I break up my long form video into 10 sections, well, then it works in the short form video world. And so I can do that on Instagram and it's
what did you do that on recently, Bill? I saw one from you recently that was like that
on Bioactive.
Oh, that's right, Bioactive. Yes, you did the whole thing on Bioactive.
Yeah,
but I'm like, I'm still shorter form, so I was scrolling between the reels. I don't know, maybe I know now too much, but all right, okay. All right, calm down. It's just a bug, I guess. Oh, well, that's just the way things go. So what am I going to do? First off, number one for McZoo Exotics, I'm going to limit the number of species that I have and not add any more species except for I have a private list that I keep that is like, bucket list. If something happens that I can, the Australian frilled dragon. It was on the bucket list, so I have to do it. Something else that's on the bucket list is what are those?
Insularis.
What?
Insularis.
Insularis? No, not at all. Never. What is the it was one of the ones I was thinking about before.
Baltiatus.
Not the one. Instead, I was at I was at Tinley and they had them both pectinata. I want to get a pectinata instead of iguanas at this point.
One of those yellow iguana thing, banana
or pied or what have you. But they start out green. They look just like iguanas, but they don't get very big. So I'm going to, yes, pectinata, yes, okay. Mikey Bennett agrees. But there's just a very short list. But I'm going to slow down on the snake species because I'm not a snake guy. I try to be a snake guy, but they don't want to eat for me. And I ended up with one of the ones I bought at Pittsburgh. I ended up having to force feed it. It's eating now, but it just didn't eat, and I had to force feed it, and it ate, and it finally ate. My problem was that I bought it and it was not eating frozen thawed, and I like frozen thawed, and I wasn't going to feed it live. But anyways, I did it, and it survived, and everything is good. But I'm going to slow down on the snakes and all that other stuff, but I'm going to concentrate actually on small brats breeding. I actually bred one of my, what do you call it? My brain just left me here. The panthers, the Ambelow panthers that I had for a long time. I bred one of my pairs. I bred the female that I got from John from my Pardalis, and with Orange Dream, which is like the first one that I got was a import from a long time ago, almost 2 years ago. And I was starting to worry because some of these imports are passing away because they're kind of old. And I successfully bred him and her. So there's going to be something really cool coming, but I'm just going to breed one at a time, wait for the eggs, wait a couple months, do that kind of stuff, and go from there. So
I am officially, I am not bringing in any more species. That's for 2024. I am concentrating on actually reducing and just concentrating on the shamrocks. Now, I fully realize I have a loophole. And I know I do not count eggs. And
I thought you were going to say your wife, whatever your wife brings in isn't yours.
Well, it's like, we keep talking about how, no, we shouldn't be selling eggs and things like that. Well, we shouldn't be selling eggs to people who are starting off with chameleons. And this is an important distinction, because if we start getting into small batch breeding, we are going to have to figure out how to distribute babies or eggs so we don't overwhelm each other. It's kind of like a group effort, and its transportation is best as eggs. And the key is that they're going to people who understand what they're doing. And so, yes, there are transfers of eggs between experienced people. And if somebody happens to have a species, a nice rare species, and they say, Bill, would you like some eggs? Somehow that floats under the radar and doesn't get counted in my self regulation.
There you go. Okay. All right. I only have 2 Jacksons left. I have a male and a female. So I gave my last Hanelli over to Tom. So I'm gonna just kind of let those kind of fade. I don't know. I may get some more Jacksons at some point along the way, but I think that'll have to wait till I move. But I'm not gonna do a whole bunch of new species, and definitely not a bunch of like snakes or different, the whole thing. I was just doing singles of each species, and I'm just like, that's not a good plan, because I want to breed them when I get to the point. So but now I do have a milk snake. I have what do you call it? I want to say pug nose, but that's not it. A hog nose. Yes, I have a hog nose snake. I also have a boa and a couple of balls. So ball pythons, yes. Let me make sure I'm clear on that. I have ball pythons, yes. Pythonus regis or whatever. But yeah, so I'm not going to get any more ball pythons either, because I can't get them to eat. I got the one eating a lot, but the other one was really, really difficult. And I promised myself I wouldn't do it, and I went and did it anyways because they're so beautiful. But that's not a good reason to do something that you don't want to do to yourself. When you look at them, they look great. but when you have to feed them, they don't feed. That's not good. So that way. So yes, I guess that's I'm now on tape on this. May have to delete this episode. As time goes on, you'll see this episode just disappear or be cut in different parts. It was after what I said. No, I think I'm gonna. No, I've actually talked to Jennifer, my wife, before I even got on the show and said, "You got to stop me." Whenever we're at a show together and I'm going to do something silly, you just stop me. And because she always says, "If you can take care of it, you can have it." I'm like, I not be able to take care of the stuff anymore. So, in the sense of how much more I can take care of, so that may be a good way to do it. But she's nice in that way, but also makes it hard for me to just like the Chameleon Enthusiast chat room. You don't go there to get anyone to tell you no. They won't tell you no.
That's right.
Should I stop getting chameleons? No. You have to form your sentence the right way to get a no there. So, all right. Oh, Two Turtle Tom's first wild caught snake ball python was in Whitney.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so mine wasn't wild caught, but it was fairly young. And it was on live, and the guy told me, "Oh, you'll be able to get it off live really easy." No, I had to shove it down the snake's throat, literally. That's not nice or not pleasant to do, and it's really the last ditch effort. But he was losing a lot of weight, lost half his body weight, and I gave up. So he's getting it back, and the last time I weighed him, he's gaining weight. So it's a good path, but it wasn't what I wanted to have happen. So that's just too bad.
Let's see. Chris wants to see new feeders.
Okay, new feeders. Okay,
grasshoppers. That's pretty good.
I don't feed my ball pythons every week, but I'm not overfeeding them. They're actually losing weight. The one that lost half its body weight. And if they can go weeks and weeks and weeks and months without eating. And if they don't lose more than 10% of their body weight, that's okay. But if they start to lose 50% of their body weight and then another 50% of that, then it's a disaster. And that's over. It didn't eat for 8 weeks after I bought it. And the 9th week, I tried and tried and tried. And then I just eventually got it to eat something smaller. So, but yeah, I'm not, I was not for it. I actually had to learn how to do it. I watched a couple videos and it was squirming and difficult, and I was afraid of hurting it, but it actually ate, and it actually ate it. So I was surprised and positively. So, anyways, all right, Bill. What else you got today?
Well, I am single-mindedly. I owe Yvette a video.
Mm-hmm.
I need to make a video about Fantasticus. That's a gecko that my wife raises.
They're awesome. I keep seeing her post on Instagram. I keep looking at every time I see them. I want them more and more and more. But that would be a new species.
Yes.
But what do they eat?
They eat like 2-week-old crickets.
Okay.
I've tried so hard to get mine to eat other things, and they just say, "No, we don't want your baby roaches. We don't want your silkworms. We just want crickets." Like, oh, whatever, okay.
It's not as easy as saying just put more crested gecko diet or anything like that.
No, not crested gecko. They are insect.
I can tell you, it's not as easy as I added 8 because of Ann going to vet school, and it becomes a challenge after a while. Day after every other day feeding them because her crested geckos even try to bite me. He's got one crested. There's 2 crested geckos together, and I think it's the male. Like he just latched onto my hand. He like jumped at me, latched onto the area between my thumb and my finger, and I have a picture of that. He just hung on there, and I couldn't get him off, and I wasn't gonna break his jaw. And I'm just like, it didn't hurt. It didn't leave any blood. It just it was just like, okay, now how do I get you off my hand here? Stop biting me.
Tell you that. So this vivarium right here has a Fantasticus in it.
Okay.
And it's just, this is the way to keep them.
Are they visible a lot?
They Some are. Some will just hang in the branches.
Mm-hmm.
This guy, I have just racked my brain trying to find where he hides during the day, because I got this relatively large cage for a Fantasticus. And by the way, that's a good thing. Everybody, don't judge the size of your cage by how much you see them move during the day. They're sleeping. So during the night, it's amazing. These little guys are bouncing all over the place. So, I mean, this is a 3-foot enclosure and give them a lot of room to bounce around. But yeah, I wasn't able to find him for weeks. I don't know where he was. And then I found out he's hiding in the little log that I have on the floor. And that's where he's hiding. And yeah, people have reported they like hiding in the little logs just as much as they like hanging out in the branches. When they're hanging out in the branches during the day, that's really cool because they're just like rag dolls. They're hiding their body shape by looking like a sprawled out dead leaf. So it's really cool. They look like they're dead because they're so, like, the body's completely broken in jelly.
All right, Bill, here's the question we were waiting for.
Working on it.
Apparently Bill preceded and gave out too much information before it was ready.
Yeah, he was, when I let him know that I have about 4 people coming and then 1 probably flying in for the.
There may be 50, Bill. I don't know.
There may be. I mean, this is confirmed.
4 definite absolutes, but I think it's going to be more like 50 people.
And let them know. Okay, we're going to have by the way, we're going to have a Chameleon Academy meetup event at your thing, and every these people are coming. And he was like, what? So yeah, we kind of jumped the gun here. Released something before he was ready to release it. I mean, it's not a problem at all.
But during Tinley, and then the next month is actually going to be. It can't be during the UCAOA trip that I take, which is the same 4 weeks from Tinley. So
it can't. It can't be on Easter either. So he's talking. He's arranging it. He knows. He knows we got stuff going on.
Because I don't want to be out in Vegas when you're over here.
Yeah, exactly. I absolutely am looking forward to meeting you in person there.
Wow, it's how many years have we known each other and we never met in person? We keep talking and we do this show, we do everything else, but we've actually never met in person, which is.
To finish my story about the Fantasticus, I owe Yvette a video because she passed me in followers on Instagram.
Holy mackerel, Bill.
You know, that is not fair. I've been working my butt off on Instagram.
I think I followed her in all my 4 or 5 Instagram accounts. So
oh no, you know what? I did a story on Instagram and I said, hey, everybody, you got to help me out because if Yvette passes me, I have to do a video for her. And after I posted that, her followers went up. That's the kind of people I got following me.
I did not see that. I did it because her Fantasticus are so awesome to watch and look at. And her videos are so cool that I just decided I'd have to do it on all my feeds. So when I wasn't, I have 4 or 5.
They're so cool. So anyway, that is next. I have to do that now. And I actually am very happy to do it. Very glad to do it.
Great.
That's the kind of contest I like losing.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Those are the best kind to lose.
Yeah, well,
my Dan said that's hilarious.
she's notifying me that if she hits 50,000 before me, I got to work for her. So,
oh wow, where are we at? What's the numbers, Bill?
Well, she's at 30,000 now. I'm at 28. She's at 30. So
holy mackerel.
Yeah. So with my
little 4 accounts won't make a big difference.
I just all I need is a couple of viral videos, and so I got to work hard.
All right. But then the problem is you're going to make her video and it's going to go viral and she'll get more followers.
I realize the self-fulfilling prophecy here.
All right. Okay, everyone. So one last thing I want to ask the people watching and you, Bill, I guess, because you've already told me. What show do you want me to see? Where do you want me to end up? I know that Chris wants me to go his show and maybe the Selena show and I've already gone out to the Taylor show, but where else do you guys want me to go?
Yeah, we all want you to go to Chris's show. We want a reporter on the ground giving us a blow-by-blow. And let's see, I've already been to Tinley. I would say the Hom show, but that's kind of out there.
That I think is 2025, Bill.
Okay.
At the earliest.
Oh, well, I'd love to see you on Animal Con.
Well, will Animal Con happen this year?
Yeah.
I mean, okay.
It will happen.
It will happen. Okay.
It's already committed to.
I'll be on Animal Con this year as long as I'm not importing something. I hope that doesn't happen. So Daytona, when is Daytona a couple times a year? When is it? Because I'm going down to Florida in a couple weeks. So Los Angeles, Animal Con, yes. Toronto in September. Toronto. I would have to go get a passport for that. For God's sake.
You need a passport.
I don't.
Are you going to get to Han without a passport?
I will get it for Han, of course, or I'll sneak on a plane. Clint's Reptile Room, I'm definitely going to go out there, and I will. I'm actually going to probably spend a few hours there like we did last year. It'll be just me, Jen, and Abigail out there. We'll spend some time with them in the new Reptile Room. Which, by the way, did you know Clint is actually doing what do you call it? YouTube, not YouTube type video, like Zoom type videos with people. You could actually get a Zoom video with him and show off your reptile, or he shows off his reptile room. I mean, it's kind of neat.
Oh, nice.
So, all right. Once in August. So, okay, Daytona's in August. So, okay. All right, Salt Lake City, which I hope it's the same time that I go to Clint's. Would make it a lot easier because it's out there. Let's see. Daytona, okay. I'll write all these down at some point. All right. Okay. Anything else, Bill, from your perspective tonight? We've gotten already out to 43 minutes. I don't know how we talked this short topic.
No, I'm fine. I'm pretty well taken care of.
All right. All right. Thanks everyone for being here. Next week we'll have a new topic, a new show. Hopefully it'll be, maybe I can sneak out because my daughter's working to 5 o'clock. Maybe I can sneak out to the Celine show and go before my family Christmas. I don't know. All right. Have a good night. Good to see you all.